Cry for me 君の声が聞こえてる叫んでる僕の名前を強がってた夢は見ないと失うのが怖いから夢捨てればそれで何かを償える気がして願いとか愛とか見えないものを追い続ける力が本当の強さ Cry for me 声が聞こえる立ち向かえ自分をごまかさないで Cry for you その声に応えるため今叫ぶ君の名前をそう込めない自信のなさをすり替えてた優しさに諦めれば傷つくこともないような気がして痛みとか苦しみ受け止め分かり合えた時生まれる本当の強さ Cry for me 声が聞こえる逃げないで全てを抱きしめるから Cry for you その声に応えたくて今叫ぶ君の名前をぬくもり流れる涙に癒されるのは忘れることじゃないから Cry for me 君の声が聞こえてる叫んでる僕の名前を Cry for me その声に応えるため今叫ぶ君の名前を Cry for you 僕の声が聞こえてる叫んでる君の名前を You cry for me 君の声聞こえる今叫んでる僕の名前をCry for me 君の声が聞こえてる叫んで
Alright, everyone. I think we are so far ready to continue this journey. I hope you guys are also ready, because I need to set everything up, because I am quite a bum and didn't set everything up properly beforehand. I have been playing other games recently, so where is it? Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky the Third, with you guys. And thank you all for joining today. I am super happy that we will be able to play this game some more. Today we're going into Tita and Agate's story, and we're going into Tita and Agate's story, and I'm going to try to get into Bestelle and Joshua too. We'll have to see if that works out. So, yeah, last time we kind of went doing the main mission, defeating the final boss of Chapter 4, and unlocking the best character in the game, which is obviously Estelle. Estelle needs to be here. And I'm hoping that today we're going back to the moon doors for Tita and Agate to do this. But first off, we are unlocking Ren, which has its own ramifications for us, actually, and I'm super excited about it. Let me get to the game. Umbral Labyrinth. I think it's chapter 5, right? We're already in chapter 5, it seems. Theoretically, we could... Girl skilled in orbital engineering, and the girl who shines like the sun, and the boy who cherishes light. Start of 7 is... Oh, this is just a trial. Food is the basis of all. Oh yeah, this is recipes, right? And I think start of 5? Start of 4. Start of 3. Start of 2 and start of 1 we already got. So yeah, I'm guessing we're up for some moon doors. But first I have to go back. Can I... Which button was it? You know what? Let's look at the files real quick. At the options, can we... Doesn't have a rebind setting, which is tragic. I wonder... There was a button that did this. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, party select. Tita and Agate, right?
Let's do it.
Let's all go to Moondor number 1 to get their story. Shouldn't be too long, hopefully. But yeah. Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering, accompanied by an ever-burning flame. Only then shall the door open. View part 2. I shall grant you your memory fragment and my blessing. By the way, I'm working on a new overlay. Oh, it is a little bit nicer. Well. There he is. But I can't believe I'm going through with this. I should never have given in to the pressure and promised to come here once a month in the first place. Having to adjust my schedule all the time just so I can come all this way to eat is such a pain in the ass. Come on, Agate, you like it. Yo, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. But, well, whatever. I do owe her, I guess. No, I don't think I've ever heard anything about Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I know it exists, but I've never even watched a single trailer or something. I've actually never... I was never interested in it, really. I don't even know what it's about. But if you want, I can put it on the list to check it out. What the hell? I just felt this horrible chill run down my spine. What was that for? Okay, then. Doesn't seem like I've caught a cold or anything. Probably no big deal. Oh, Agate, you're in for a whale of a time. Well, that's everything switched that needs to be. The machine guns are new models, so they could probably do with some tweaking. That's all of its armament strengthened. Its mobility is up 16% because of all the work we did for the night, you know? Okay, I think we should leave it like this for now and take some data as is before we start doing anything else. Works for me. Ordinarily, we just settle for testing whether it can perform basic actions at this stage and then call it a day. But thanks to all of Tita's help, it's ended relatively complete for a prototype. I think we could probably get away with doing a simple combat test using it then. And we should too. After all, it just so happens that we have the perfect guinea pig for it coming. Hello, Tita. Your mom's a fucking psychopath. Mom, Dad, Morning, Tita. Did you sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling great, but, all I can picture in my mind is the sight of the red-haired hooligan crawling on the ground after getting the beating of a lifetime by the orbital gear. Can hardly wait to see it in real life, too. Mom, I keep telling you that Agate's really not a bad person. Don't take what she's saying to heart, Tita. She could probably stand to discuss the issue a bit more tactfully, but I'm sure all she wants is to find out exactly what Agate's trying to worm his way. What Agate's doing, trying to worm his way to you in the first place. Oh boy, even Dad seems to have him wrong. Okay, let me explain this one more time. He might be sorta rude and blunt, and he does grumble every time he has to do something, and he has a bad habit of scaring people off easily. But he's actually a kind, good person, I swear. Really now? I'm starting to get a little worried about him too. What? Why? I keep saying he's a really nice person. Alright, time to go and get things ready. I'll leave the final adjustment to you then. I've got something to take care of elsewhere. You're going then. That I am. I've heard more than enough. Something has to be done. The sinner must be punished with death. What? Mom, where are you going? Wait! Mom! Damn it. What in Idiot's name is happening here? Are you alright? I'll live. What was Erika in such a hurry for? Well, it's time for the testing to begin. You're not much less of an overprotective parent than she is, I'll have you know. God damn those two. Poor Agate. Where is she? I could have sworn I saw her running this way. Where could she have gone? Probably shouldn't have arrived so early. Might as well drop by the guild and see if there's any work to do until evening. Oh god. Fuck. What? Was that just my imagination? The second I walked in the door, I felt like my life was in mortal danger. The only person here is a researcher there, so it must have been... Oh my, what have we here? If it isn't Agate Krosna, I pity you, I really do. Come again? I never dreamed my target would come wandering in nonchalantly while I was making the necessary preparations for his execution. But that makes things easier for me. Now I can tell you what I want directly. We've prepared the most perfect place to die for you over at the Central Factory. So come along, there's not a moment to waste. Who are you? You here to pick a fight with me or something? Not at all. This is a complete legitimate request I've made to the guild. Or more specifically to you. Like hell you did. No request like that would ever get accepted here. If you want to submit a request to the guild, you're gonna have to come up with something a little better than that. Oh, you pitiable flea. I figured you were a little thick-headed, but I didn't think your general IQ would be quite this low. You need to be more aware of your sins. What does this woman have against me? Her eyes are scaring the shit out of me. Clean out those ears of yours and listen well, moron. This request is about testing the capabilities of the Orbital Gear by comparing it to you in a variety of situations. Which means that by helping us, we'll be able to improve it. And in the process, maybe the unforgivable sins you've committed shall be... Just what are you rambling on about, woman? Maybe you didn't get the memo, but the Bracer Guild exists to help people who really need it. We don't exist just to do any old thing someone feels like asking us to do. So I really haven't got the time to be messing around with some crazy time waster. Is that the real reason you don't want to do this, or are you just scared? Say that again. Oh my god. Poor Agate. I can't find her anywhere in town, and she hasn't gone home. Just where could Mom have run off to? It's not my fault you're not listening to me. As I said, if you help with these tests, I might even be gracious enough to consider reducing your punishment a little. That sounded like Mom. Could she be in the guild? If you want help that much. And Kilika, you gonna interfere or something? You're just standing there. Tita? Agate? What are you doing with my... Oh, and one more thing I want to make very clear right off the bat. You do not get within a 1 cell's radius of my sugar powdered donut under any circumstances. Are we clear, you shameless hoodlum? Oh, wait a sec. Whoosh. Zoom. What? The hell? What just happened here? She just up and ran off with Tita. I hope I didn't just witness her getting abducted by someone dangerous. You don't need to worry about that. True. Hey, J2O. No problem, no problem. I didn't even know Dan was streaming right now. I didn't even get the notification for his stream. So, it's all good. And the other thing is, I'm not going to listen to the Sonic reaction anyway because I have no connection with Sonic at all. So yeah, but it's still good, you know. It is still really good. I just need to get into some Sonic games. I put them on the list. I'm interested in learning, always. Like, whenever it comes to new games, please tell me to put it on the list. Like, if you want something, I'm always willing to learn about new games and have new experiences. That could be my favorites. Oh, he's changed it to tomorrow. Wait a second. I should get the notifications, right? Especially on Discord. Yeah, those notifications, like YouTube notifications, are really the worst, I feel like. Yeah, they just don't notify me at all. By the way, we're watching Agate get tortured by Tita's mom. By the way, I also incorporated the new thumbnail style into Trails in the Sky now. I'm going to work on putting that also on the previous ones, on the previous thumbnails. But yeah, I thought why not, you know? Especially since I got a workflow going right now. It is way better. Like, since I learned how to do it, like I looked up online, I looked up tons of new stuff what I can do with my image editing software that I didn't know before. Like, before, my thumbnails were basically thrown together. Like, I just had a background image, foreground characters, and just threw them together and then added a little bit of text to it, and that was it. So now I'm actually working with highlighting certain sections, darkening the backgrounds, getting the text to pop more, you know, like stuff like that. And the new borders, I actually is the thing that I enjoy the most is the new borders around every video. It makes it so that it's instantly recognizable that it's from my channel, you know. And every game series is going to get its own border type with differences between, you know. So for example, I think with Zelda it's going to be green, obviously. New Nintendo games probably will get a red border or something. So every game series, I'm going to categorize games like that a little bit. It's going to be fun, I feel like. And I've got a new workflow going that is very cool. And I thought I'd just apply it to Trails now too. That also means I have to go back and adjust the borders of the... adjust the thumbnails that we have been having up until now. But yeah, I'm working on changing a lot about the channel. Also, this border around the camera is going to change too. I've got a new prototype going on that I used on last stream yesterday for Pagmada, for a new border around my camera. And it's going to get a few different colors. I have a few different colors going on, and it's going to be, you know, it's going to be fun, I think. So yeah, I'm working a lot on improving the channel, which I think is a good idea. By the way, no Bestelle and Joshua yet. But Agate is going to die very hard, I have a feeling. Oh, sup, Kalika. Her name is Erica Russell. She's Tita's mother. Her mother? That is Tita's mother? You gotta be kidding me. My parents came back here from abroad about 2 weeks ago. Erica and Dan Russell. Their arrival was somewhat unconventional, admittedly. But they really are Tita's parents, I can assure you of that. You're trying to tell me that woman is related to her by blood? And with that mystery solved, would you mind if we go right to discussing work matters? Oh yeah, lay it on me. I'm free until this evening, so if you've got any quick jobs I need doing, I can knock them out for you. Well, first, this is one from the Center Factory. They're requesting assistance with a variety of tests for a prototype of a new weapon called Orbital Gear. Orbital Gear? Hold up a minute, that sounds familiar. The guild has officially accepted the request that Erica mentioned to you earlier. Has your name on it, in fact. I can't believe this. She actually submitted that as an official request. I don't know much more about this orbital gear than you do, I'm afraid. She merely described it as a weapon that combines the finest in liberl's orbital technology. It's being developed by the entire Russell family together to boot. The location you'll need to go is Size Central Factory. A new weapon? Wait a sec, you said the whole Russell family, right? Not just the adults? Please tell me Tita isn't involved in this crap. I couldn't tell you, she didn't say. I've heard Tita was about ready to graduate from being an apprentice and become a full-fledged engineer though, so perhaps she is. Would her involvement be a problem to you, Agate? Well, no, but I've never met her parents. I've only heard about them from Tita, so it's not like I could pretend to know what they're like. But her mom's nothing like she made her sound, and she seems kinda messed up in the head. Agate, run, please. Please get out of here, bro. It's not worth it. If the cook's got Tita involved in developing some kind of new weapon. Put that request on hold for now, Kelika. On hold? Don't give it to anyone else for now, I assume you mean? Yeah, I'm gonna go and find out what's going on. Don't even think of giving that to anyone else before I'm back. Alright, Agate. The fact that we are allowed to just walk around in Zeiss is crazy to me. Someone has hidden a disturbing number of lamps under the shelves. I know it's responsible too, it said Emma. What? What did Ida's name possess her to buy that many of them? What are we ever going to need them for? The thing is, I'm expecting that we will at least get to the moon door that involves Estelle and Joshua. And we're going to be able to unlock Ren at the end of the stream. I haven't unlocked Ren yet. I wanted to wait for it after we did the moon doors today. So once we are through with these two moon doors, by the way, we just have one more moon door. The rest is all star doors. Can we just... Wait, this leads to Caldia Tunnel? I can't see how they should have ended in Caldia Tunnel. I should stick to searching the factory. Alright. I'm not going to talk to everyone in Zeiss, by the way. There probably is a lot going on in Zeiss, and you could probably talk to a lot of people there, too. But I'm not sure I should talk to every NPC right now. Weren't they... Wait, where did they develop the mech? Am I missing something? Is it in one of the labs over here? My job involves training new people. How do I do this? Get them to clean up this room for me? Means I don't have to lift the finger. Smart, right? I think one of the things that I've thought about today is how the structure for the story... Alright. Thanks for mentioning. So we just need to start the Sunders. We don't actually need to complete them. That's interesting. But yeah, what I noticed is I think the structure is very weird for this game. And it's one of the game's biggest strengths, but also its biggest weakness. Because honestly, if you just leave out most of the moon doors and star doors, there are some star doors and moon doors that are very important. But most of these are character moments. Like this one. Obviously it's important that the Size Transfer Factory makes a orbital gear. And the whole Ren situation. But it's still so weird. Because if we just would ignore all of these doors and play the main story, the game would be kind of short, I would feel like, you know? It's kind of a weird feeling I have with the story of this game. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. Because I really love the story of Kevin and all of that. But it feels like we are playing two very different games here. We're playing Trails in the Sky with all of the doors as a game. And then we're playing a different Trails game for the story around Kevin and Ries. Like, it feels like there's two different games going on entirely, where this is like the lighthearted stuff, you know? Where the characters are interacting, that we had before in the games. And Kevin's story is like the main deal. But it feels like a weird mashup together. I don't know how to feel about it yet. The factory chief seems to be out, but I have no idea where he could have gone. Does he still have cigarettes? There's a workshop. You're looking for Erica Russell? I haven't seen her today, sorry. If I haven't, though, it makes me wonder whether she's finished her project she was plowing through. She's been hogging all the equipment to herself to work on lately. The thing is, I kinda like the structure. Because it lets you go at your own pace with all of the side content and the side stories. But honestly, I definitely feel like they could have just straight up cut 50% of all of these stories. Erica's back here. She's quite similar to her father, and poor Murdoch's got the grey hairs to prove it. He's rushed in here demanding something for his stomach pain, more times than I can count at this point. Poor Murdoch. But yeah, you could have cut like at least 30% of all of these stories, all of these side stories out, they're not really that important to the plot, you know? Where the thing is, I don't feel that way about, for example, the first game, because even though a lot of the some plot points in the first game, for example, feel very fillery, it just is character moments that are baked into the game, because the journey is the point in the first game, right? Like the first journey around Liberl to get acquainted with everything and get everything going in Liberl, that's the point of it. Whereas in this game, it feels a little superfluous, I have to say. Wait. Are they on the roof? Just where are those two gone? I can't find them anywhere. Dan, you okay? Hey there. You must be Agate. Who's this guy? It doesn't seem like any ordinary engineer. Oh, I get it now. You're Dan, right? Seem to remember hearing you were a bracer at one point. Oh, was it Cassius who told you? Oh, no. I've just heard some stuff about you from Tita and her grandpa. Haha, right. Actually, he quit the whole bracer thing about 10 years back, didn't he? Makes it right around when Cassius joined. Can't imagine him being as much of a lunatic, but who knows? You guys are developing a new weapon, right? I heard you've got Tita helping you out with it, that true? Oh, yeah. She's not just a simple assistant, however. She's a formal member of its development team. Tita's become so much more capable over these past couple years. I don't even feel like there's all that much I can teach to her anymore. I was right. What the hell have you guys got your own kid doing? I know you're busy and that you can't afford to be back home here that often. And I know the little squirt loves orbital tech, so part of me gets why you'd want her to help with whatever new stuff you've got in the works. But that doesn't make it okay to let someone that young work on developing a new weapon. Use some common goddamn sense, man. Haha. What's so funny? Agate, do you trust her? What's trust got to do with this? And don't go trying to change the subject on me. What you've got her doing? I've heard a lot about you since coming back here. And with that, there's just one question I want to hear the answer to from you directly. Now it's my understanding that you've been keeping her company quite often while my wife and I were away. Is that because you feel she's unreliable, or maybe just a coincidence? Or is there some other reason? Just what have you been trying to achieve by being with her so much? What? I wasn't trying to achieve anything. Guess if I had to give an answer... There's no denying how much she's helped me. I'll admit, at the start she seemed like she could do jack all and I stuck around to protect her. But she never actually needed it. She's ended up doing way more for me than I ever did for her in the end. So yeah, I guess when I put it that way, I do trust her. Your daughter's pretty damn amazing. I see. Okay, so he doesn't seem to have as many screws loose as his wife. I can probably give him a pass, right? Look, I'm guessing there's some special reason Tita ended up involved in developing that weapon of yours, right? You mind telling me what it is? Yeah, there is. I suppose it couldn't hurt to tell you. You're familiar with Ren from Ouroboros, right? Yeah, the crazy strong little girl with a huge robot. Couldn't forget her if I tried. Tita told us that she's friends with that girl. Which sounds insane, I know. Nah, it's not. She doesn't talk about it, but I know she is. Feels like she's going to unnatural lengths to avoid the issue even coming up too. I can't keep Agat's voice up, holy shit. That makes explaining this a little simpler. The Orbital Gear project was begun with the aim of developing a new kind of weapon that could compete with the society's advanced military technology. Eventually we hope to end up with something that can even go head to head with Pata Mata. As soon as she heard about what we are planning to do, Tita told us that she wanted to be part of it, of her own volition. At first, Erika and I were strongly opposed to the idea. It was Tita who insisted she wanted to do whatever she could to keep the connection she had with Ren. She wouldn't take no for an answer. She insisted this was something she could do for her. From my perspective, her intention isn't actually to talk Ren down or anything along those lines. She just thinks that by participating in the Orbital Gear's development, she'll be able to keep thinking about her. The project connects them in a tiny way, even if they can't meet, and even if Tita can't do anything more substantial for her. It really is a tiny connection. And yet that's probably the best she can do for Ren right now, and she's determined to do it. I had no idea. She's such an idiot. How am I supposed to know you're shouldering something that heavy if you don't tell me? She's working on the project formally as an engineer, not different to Erika or me. My wife was the one who gave her permission. After she showed as much resolve as she did, it wouldn't have been fair of us to treat her like a child. You mind if I ask something? Where's that Orbital Gear thing now? Does that mean you're up for the job? Well, I can walk the hell away. She might go do something crazy again if I leave her alone. I see. Albert was right about you, Agat. You do seem to have some promise. What are you talking about? What Gramps say? You'll need this, incidentally. Get received an identification card from Dan. Using this in the elevator will let you get to B5F of the building where the tests will take place. Tita and Erika should be there. You're going to want to make sure you're ready if you do go though. Erika's been dead set on testing you. I couldn't care less what she wants. I'm just gonna go help Tita with his tests. What anyone else does is none of my business. What about you, Dan? You ain't coming? Don't mind me, I'll be here. And just so we're clear, I haven't decided to accept you myself yet. Accept me as what? It's a little bit weird that everyone keeps shipping Agat and Tita for some weird reason, even though they... Like, Tita doesn't understand anything, and Agat clearly doesn't want anything to do with that. I guess this is the place. Wait, is that it? That's all the checks on the legs complete. I guess I'll check the settings one more time too. I've got nothing to do till Mom and Dad come back, so I should make the most of it. I thought it was gonna be an orbital cannon. Can't believe you're making a robot as nuts as this. Agat, what are you doing here? Is it because of Mom? Did she ask you to come here? I'm so sorry. Mom and Dad seem to have got you all wrong. I keep trying to explain to them that what you're really like, but they never listen to me. It's not a big deal. I ain't here because your mom asked me to come anyway. You're not? Well, I heard you were working pretty hard down here, like a proper engineer, so I figured I come and join you as my way of showing my support, I guess. Helping with these tests is an official request anyway, so it works out. Hehe. Okay, let me give you a brief rundown of the Opal gear then. The prototype's most distinguishing characteristics is that the pilot can climb inside and operate it directly from within. It hasn't been decided for sure the final model will be necessary like this though. Oh, and then there's how it reaches its maximum mobility. Come over here for a minute. Sure. We've designed a new walking system to increase its mobility substantially, you see. Ordinarily, bipedal robbers require 2 units that control their posture and center of gravity, which work in tandem with one another to walk. But this approach really drains system resources across the whole archaism. The way we've chosen to resolve this is... Huh? What the hell? Mom, how long have you been here? So, you've decided to assist with the tests, have you, Agate Krosner? You're so sweet. Does that mean you finally accepted your sins and have come to repent? Holy shit, she's scary. I have no freaking clue what you're talking about. You were trying to get close to Tita, thinking I wasn't here, weren't you? Admit your sins and repent. I find in your first-hand evidence. For crying out loud, well, you quit it with the eyes. It's giving me the creeps. He might be completely useless when it comes to technology, but it's got potential, don't you think? You might just be right. I have to admit, there were concerns. But I can appreciate that he at least tries to follow subjects he doesn't understand, instead of outright refusing to listen to them. What are you two doing up there? Especially you, Dan. You were just up on the roof with me a minute ago. I did tell you I was going to watch the test, didn't I? Well, here I am. I can't work out what he's thinking any more than I can his wife. Don't you dare ignore me, Agate Krosner. Well, regardless, it's everyone gathered now. I suppose it's time for us to begin. What are we doing? I finished all the necessary final checks. Good girl, Tita. Let the testing begin. What's wrong with this family? Well. Well, Tita, do you think you'll be able to operate it alright? Yep, I'll be fine. I've had plenty of practice. I'm ready to go as soon as everyone else is. Beginning monitoring. No problems in the data link. Looks like we're good to go. Okay, Agate, we're now going to begin testing on the Opal Gear version 0.5. You sure you're ready for this? Yeah, I am. I've come this far, I'm not going to turn tail now. I want you to promise one thing before we begin, though. The final test will be a mock battle between yourself and the Opal Gear. If you cause Tita to have so much as a tiniest scratch on her, I'll be sending you to the goddess personally. Hahaha. I wouldn't go quite that far, but you get the idea. Don't hurt her, alright? I know. I ain't gonna hold back, but I ain't gonna hurt her either. That's all I wanted to hear. Okay, for starters. Poor Agate. Dan went around Agate and began attaching small quartz to various points on his body. What are you doing? Those are so that we can collect data from your body in real time during the testing process. This prototype's mobility should be about equal to your own, if not a little above what you're capable of. So this should be the perfect way to test what it really can do. Well, if that's your reason. You sure this isn't some form of harassment? Of course not, right? Erika, if you would. Gladly. Oh my god, she's so happy about this. What is she doing? What am I even watching here? That's Erika's success then. She always does it before every big test or experiment. Alright, I'm ready. Fuck me. Setup complete. I can't believe you still do that after all this time. It's not like it actually has any practical effect either. If you look at the data from all the tests she's done collectively, there's no difference in the odds of success whether she does it or not. Yeah, let me take care of that. As you can see, it's best to leave her alone when she gets all fired up like this. I'm feeling exhausted already and we haven't even started yet. Oh my god. The first test is a simple race. You're going to be doing 3 laps of the course, and the first to the finish line wins. There are obstacles in the way too, just so you know. Be careful of those. Are you ready, Agate? Ready as I'll ever be. Let's get this started. I'm here for work, not to play. Haha, so you are. Well, take your positions. Ready, go! What just happened? It flew. I'm sorry, Agate, but Mom told me that to finish the race by jumping over the finish line all of a sudden. Hehe. I should have known. Mind you, it's not like jumping was against the rules of the race. And we wanted to collect the data from it too. I'd say you've only got yourself to blame for getting cocky, wouldn't you? Ugh. They're testing him thoroughly, huh? Huh? What are we doing now? This is a test of the orbital gear's precision. What I want you to do is to place the 4 colored drum cans in their corresponding tiles on the floor. It'll be harder than it looks. Don't assume it's going to be a snap. If I lose this, I'm never going to hear the end of how I'm a clumsy excuse for a human, am I? Alright, let's get started then. Begin. Huh, piece of cake. Wow, we got some excellent data out of that. Well done, Tita. You did a wonderful job operating it. Hehe, the adjustment stab made all the difference, really. His tuning of actuators was perfect. I don't doubt that. He's always been good at handling these things. The arms have acceleration control now too. By the way, I need to take a quick break. I'm going to be back in around 10 to 15 minutes. And when I'm going to be back, we're going to continue this flashback and then go into Estelle and Joshua's. Have fun with this music. Alright guys, I don't know how long I've been away, but I think it was about 15 minutes. I just had to we ordered food, so I had to eat my food real quick. So I'm back and better than ever. Let's finish this plotline, huh? The arms have acceleration control now too. Man, was there even a point in me being here if you're just gonna ignore me? Well, that test was about collecting data. It didn't really matter who won. Still, that's not true for the next one. Oh god. Haha, now the real fun begins. Oh god. The last test we're going to perform is a mock battle to test the orbital gear's overall capabilities. Take your positions, both of you. Okay. Got it. We've been through this once before, but it bears repeating. Only aim for the orbital gear. If I find so much a hair out of place on Tita, it will be very painfully executed on the spot. I know, you don't need to keep stating the obvious. Are you ready? Yeah, bring it on. Alright. Do we have any items? We have Tira Bomb. The orbital gear doesn't do nearly as much damage as I would have thought it would be. By the way, I'm still gambling with Spiral Edge. That sucks. I mean, I have Curia Bomb. There's absolutely no way we can lose this the way it's going right now. Trying to create some distance, huh? That kind of works on agate too, I guess. The problem is if she keeps using charge, it's going to be a problem. Alright. It should be fine. Wow, I get... that wraps that up. You cheated. You totally cheated. Cheated? How? You're full of shit. I am not. Use some kind of invisible special power. You must have. Like hell I did. Alright, alright. Well, I think it's only fair to call this Agate's victory. That was the last of the test, right? Request fulfilled then. My work here is done. Silly me, I nearly forgot Dan. Didn't you say you wanted a one-on-one fight against this redhead ruffian yesterday? Did I? Oh right, I did. Cassie's told me a little about him, so I'd like the opportunity at some point. What? I have a bad feeling about this. Ha, you're the best. Go get your weapon. It doesn't necessarily have to be now. No, you're doing it now. No time to waste. Alright, I'll leave things here to you, Erika. Oh my god, she's the worst. Don't think this is going to be easy either. He might have been forced to retire because of an injury, but is still very strong. He's the one who taught Cassius the basics of fighting with the staff 10 years ago even. Seriously? Cassius then went on to perfect the art of using one to fight himself, admittedly. But that should give you an idea of just how strong my awesome hubby is, surely. Now I really don't want to back down. Hey, wait a sec, the test's over, my work's done. Why am I stuck doing another completely unrelated fight? Your work's not done until I say it is, bucko. Oh yeah, while we're waiting for Dan, I need to check Tita hasn't got any injuries. Because if she has, you know what's gonna happen. Come on down, Tita. What's wrong, sweetie? I kinda can't. Some weird errors come up and I don't know what to do. Huh? What's going on? Oh no. No. Damn it, no. No matter what commands I try to give it, just won't respond. Shut it down, Tita. I can't. It won't do anything I tell it to. Hey, what's going on here? Explain this in a way I can understand. Tita, what's going on? Have you lost control of it? Agate, Run! Alright. It's actually not that strong. Well, we're actually going to get to listen to this music outside of outside of getting low on health. God damn it. There we go. Let's go, Agate. Completely demolish the spot. You doing okay? I've stopped it moving. Come on out. I can't. The seatbelt's stuck. Damn it. Thank goodness. Well... huh? Tita? Just in the nick of time. Are you two okay? Tita and I are fine, but... oh... Agate! He just gets hurt. He just gets hurt every time he's around Tita. To be honest, I think his life could be so much longer if he just didn't associate with Tita. Agate. No, this is all my fault. All because of me. I'm so sorry. I'm always causing you nothing but trouble with my selfishness. If I just kept quiet, none of this would have happened. This is all my fault, all of it. If I hadn't said I wanted to get closer to Ren. I knew I couldn't really do anything for her. I knew this was just for my own satisfaction. This wasn't what I wanted to happen at all. I swear this wasn't what I was trying to do by getting involved in this project. But... give it a rest, will you? My head's pounding enough without you crying. Oh, I get... It'll take more than that to finish me off. I figured you knew that. Damn though, that thing packs a punch. I'm lucky I was able to block the brunt of the impact with my sword. If I hadn't, I'd probably have a date with the goddess right about now. Hey, I'm fine, alright? This is nothing. So stop your crying, alright? But this is all because of me. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to do this anymore, I quit. So... Don't you dare give up, Tita. What? You heard me. Don't you dare just throw in the towel over something this small. You want to get closer to Ren, right? You want to understand her better, right? Then try and do it. Don't just give up at the first hurdle you come across. Even when you get hurt. I've had a worthless 10 years, Tita. I'm not going to deny that, but there was one thing I could never bring myself to do. And that was to throw this away. Never. But that's fine. Because this is why I'm a bracer that I am now. Plenty of folks have things that become such a big part of them, they can't bear to throw them away or leave them behind. Things that, no matter how much they try to forget, they just can't. I've got something like that. And I'm pretty sure you found something like that too, don't you? He's right. I really do. I changed my mind. I won't give up. I don't have time to stand around crying, not when I've got things I need to do. I'll think about what I can do, and I'm going to do it. Because just like you're a bracer, I'm now a researcher. Really now? Agate? It's nothing. What's with the faces? It's all starting to make sense now. See, I told you. He's rude, he's thick-headed. He's got all the tact of a wrench to the groin. But there's promise in him. That there is. The preparations for it aren't quite finished. But I think it's time we get to the second phase of testing our red-headed friend right away. The hell are you talking about? Looks like I underestimated you, Agate. Tita seems to have come out of this unharmed, just as you promised. Oh, yeah. I'd like you to come to our house this evening. Huh? I thought coming over for dinner was why I was here in size to begin with. You'll be more than welcome. What's going on with him all of a sudden? Agate, thank you very much again for earlier. You ended up having to protect me again. It's fine, it doesn't bother me. Still sorry, but I think I'm going to have to pass on din. Today we're having a hot pot full of mushrooms and wild plants, and a soup with lots of seaweed. Mom and Dad finally seem to understand you better too, though this should be really fun. You know, we all get to enjoy a nice hot pot together. Oh, right. I can hardly wait. Poor agates. Poor guy. So that's what it was. I can't believe I didn't notice that when I was doing the final checks. This is all my fault. We don't know for sure. We don't know that for sure yet, Tita. Let's not jump to conclusions. No good comes from blaming yourself or feeling responsible before we know if you even had anything to do with it. Okay, still. Where the hell did this hammer come from? What's wrong with this place? He's so fucking confused. Oh my god. Huh? That sounded like agate. Really? Probably just your imagination. Maybe. That reminds me, should be here any minute now. I better go and warm up the food. Russell, why are you glowing, actually? Whoa! Why'd a bunch of lances pop out of the ground? Erica, I think lances may have been overdoing it at a tad. At least stick with concealed holes in the ground, wouldn't you? Want you? How long are we looking at before he's able to make it here, might I ask? I was hoping to take the chance to have a man-to-man talk with him. That only the goddess knows. Seems like he's putting up a good fight. But make no mistake, Agate Krosna. Our testing process has only just begun. Oh my god. Honestly, if I were Agate, I would just leave and not come back, ever. Tita learned the S-Craft, Orbital Gear. Oh, really? That's actually more useful than I thought. So she can use the Orbital Gear as an S-Craft, huh? I don't actually need that right now, though. Tita and Agate can go away, please. We're taking Joshua. And who did we have with us? I think it was Richard, right?
Understood.
I think it's time we did. So Mundor 1 is done, Mundor 2 is done, Mundor 3 is done. Let's bring this one. Let's have the moon door for Bestelle and Joshua. Bring to me the girl who shines like the sun, and may the boy who cherishes that light be at her side. Only then shall the door open. Do we actually get, like... It would be so fun for me to get, like, a little bit of their travel through Erebonia, right? Open the door. Hello, Estelle and Joshua. I should grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. So yeah, the battles on these doors, they completely abandoned. Is that Estelle playing the harmonica? The first week... Well, hello there. There's no need to be so afraid, but I'm a humble magician. I will heal your broken heart for you. Provided, of course, I'm compensated. Oh, we're diving into their past. Joshua, are you okay? Oh, your temperature's gone up again. Stay still. Where's the towel? Where's the towel? Wait a sec, okay, I'll be right back with some water. Karen, all I could hear in my head during those days was the same words, repeating endlessly like a broken record. Yet somehow I had no idea who was saying them. All I knew was that I can't find him anywhere. He's supposed to be hurt and resting, not out wandering around. Joshua, where the heck are you? Joshua? Oh, there you are. What are you doing out here? You've got to start taking it easy. Why? I'm fine. Are you sure? Is your fever gone? It was just a temporary one as a result of my injuries. My temperature went back down this morning. I'm fine now. Really? Ooh, yay, that's good. You were moaning over and over in your sleep. I was worried about you. Did I say anything? Huh? Forget I asked. So, if you're feeling better, do you want to play together? It must have been pretty boring to sleep all the time. I know it's boring for me when I'm stuck in bed with a fever. I hate not having anything to do. Oh, but you probably shouldn't be running around with your foot all messed up. I guess tag and kick the can won't work. If you want to play, play by yourself. Just stay away from me. Because it's probably going to get dangerous here really soon. It is? I'm grateful to you for taking care of me. Pass it on to Cassius Bright too. No gloomy faces allowed. When you're feeling down, the best thing to do is When you're feeling down, the best thing to do is to do something you enjoy. That'll pick you right up. Wait here, okay? I'll bring you stuff you really like. Pinky swear. There still don't seem to be any signs that anyone's going to come after me. But it's bound to happen eventually. I've got 2 or 3 days at most before they find this place. 2 or 3 days. Joshua! Here you go, a present from me. So cheer up, okay? Estelle proudly presented Joshua with a couple of roly-polies. What is she doing? Aren't they cute? They curl up if you poke them. Oh my god. I'm fine, thanks. What? How come? They're so cute. Because I don't. Also, stop coming over here. Stay away from me. So, you want another kind of bug, huh? That wasn't what I was trying to say. Hold on, I know lots of bugs. How about this? It's a dragonfly. I don't want one of these either. Okay, but how about this? You've gotta like these. Behold, a Malgan monitor lizard. What? You're one tough cookie. Look, this isn't about what I like. I don't want any kind of bug or lizard or anything you have to offer me. Ah, this one's my favorite too. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? I'm feeling more and more like there's something I'm missing here. Sit down for a minute, Joshua. I've got a serious question to ask. I'm already sitting. What kind of bugs do you like? Big ones? Pretty ones? Ones with lots of legs? Ones with long feelers? Ones with shells, wings, webbed feet? I don't want any bugs at all. What? I'm gonna have to pull out all the stops. I need something so surprising you'll change your mind. Don't move a muscle. I'll find something, I will. She sure likes bugs, doesn't she? She does. Aw, he ran away. He had a real funny face too. No, I can't let this get me down. Not with how sad Joshua looks like now. He's in so much pain and he can't move around or do anything fun either. Which means I gotta find him the ultimate bug to cheer him up. Oh, it's back. You get back here. It's so quiet here. Even after all I've been through, this is the first time I've been in a situation like this. Joshua! Hey, look at this one's face. How many times do I have to tell you I don't want any bugs before it gets through? Are you even listening? Look though, I hereby name this the human moth, cause the pattern on its wings looks like a human face. What the heck? I knew this would surprise you. Except it didn't. I knew my efforts would pay off big time. Next time I'm gonna bring back something even more awesome. God damn it, Estelle. She's so obnoxious. Yeah. Oh great, she's back. Joshua! Geronimo! Oh my god. Oh my god, Estelle. What was that for? What for? I'm gonna splash you. The water feels so nice. I know, wanna go fishing? Playing in the water's fun, but real fishing's even more fun. Let's go catch today's lunch. Come on, Joshua, we're getting out. You catch a cold if you stay in those wet clothes too long. Yay, caught a big one. This one's for you, Joshua. You don't need to catch anything for me. Now I'm gonna catch one for me. If I don't catch anything, I'll have to go without lunch, and that would suck. She doesn't listen to a word anyone says to her, does she? Ooh, I got a big bite. Oh, it's a daze. And it's tiny. Daddy's getting this one. He probably just spent the day messing around instead of working anyway. He doesn't deserve a cool fish. Oh, what? Okay, next one I catch is definitely mine. She doesn't know anything about Cassius Bright. So he tells his daughter nothing about what he does. It fits his profile, I suppose. Aw, it got away. The next one's gonna be so lucky, though. A tug? Okay, maybe not. Hmm? Hmm? No, it's nothing. Was it always so bright? The greenery's hurting my eyes. Gotcha, this one's gonna be huge. Come to me, lunchy fishy. What the heck? It's a baby. The second week. So we're going through their relationship, huh? Do you think she's okay? She didn't come over to the shop yesterday either. I still think you're worried about nothing. Stell's okay, she always does whatever she wants when she wants. But she used to come over to play every day. Estelle, it's Elisa. Estelle, come outside. You don't think she's been abducted, do you? I think I'd buy she got attacked by monsters in the woods and ended up experiencing slow, drawn-out death more than that. That sounds like the way she'd go. That's so gross. That's what she gets for going into the woods all the time to play. Oh no, poor Estelle. You do know I'm joking, right? Come on out, Estelle. Elisa's going to cry if you don't. If you're looking for Estelle, she's out at the moment. You're a boy. Huh? Who are you? Yeah. Joshua! I got something amazing. Oh, she's still trying to catch him something. Huh? What are you doing here? Estelle, where have you been all this time? I was so worried about you. Who's this boy anyway? Someone you know? We've been trying to talk to him for ages now, but he won't tell us anything. Keeps telling us everything we ask is none of our business. Estelle, are these your friends? Yeah, they are. Seems they're not lying about that part then. They don't seem to have undergone any kind of training either, and their god is virtually non-existent. Figure it's about time they found me. But it doesn't look like these two have anything to do with me. He's barely talked ever since we got here. I've never seen him around Roland before. How do you even know him? Oh, 'cause Daddy gave him to me as a present. He's my new little brother. He is? Wow, I sure wouldn't have guessed that. Neither would I, because it doesn't make any sense. That's not how getting a little brother works. But it's true, right, Joshua? No, it isn't. Hey, wait a minute. Listen, young man. Listen to what your older sister tells you. To be honest, that has to hurt Joshua a lot. Oof. As if someone like you could be my older sister. Huh? Why? I'm not here to be friends with you. The only reason I'm here at all is that things just worked out that way. That was what Cassius Bright said, wasn't it? Oh, and one more thing. Can you stop bringing me bugs? I don't know what your obsession with them is, but being too much of a meddler is just going to end with you getting hurt. Oh my god. She just drop-kicked him. Take that and that. Ow, ow, ow. In this house, I'm the older one. That means you have to listen to what I say. Ow. Okay. Okay, Joshua, go on, answer. No. Excuse me? Well, those two sure get along well. So it seems. You two can shut up any time. Got you. I win. From today until forever, I'm your big sister. No backsies allowed. It's actually cute seeing these. I just wish I got more out of them after what happened in Trailers in the Sky Second. I might get some more out of them in a future start or something. I swear, why does she do this every single night? I wish she'd mind her own business. Where's Cassius in all this? Joshua? Determined to sleep outside again, Not a fan of sleeping in the same room as Estelle, I take it. She's way too much of a meddler. She's also completely clueless. She's got no idea how much danger she's willingly exposing herself to. Why don't you tell her, Cassius Bright? She has the right to know. Why do you stand by and say nothing? I mean, that's also kind of his thing, right? Standing by and doing nothing. The room next to Estelle's has been used as a storage room for a while now, but it could still be converted into a bedroom if need be. It might actually be perfect for you. Haven't been in there in a while, but I think there might even already be a bed in there. I'm fine as I am. I don't need a room. I'll give you that Estelle loves to poke her nose into anything and everything that catches her interest. And I can see how from your perspective that makes her look like a simple-minded, clueless child. But that's where you're mistaken. It's not her who's clueless, it's you. Estelle knows exactly what she wants out of life and what she has to do to get it. Those things are part of what makes her who she is. Although I can't deny that I was hoping to raise her to be a little more of a, well, ordinary girl than she's growing up to be. Still, compared to you, Joshua, you don't have a clue what you want anymore. You don't know what you should be doing. Which of you is really in the right here? Just so we're clear, whatever you decide to do, I have no intention of indulging you. I'm not going to tell you to leave, but I'm not going to tell you to stay either. What you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to become, those are all things for you to decide, and you alone. No one can make that decision for you, and no one knows what kind of decision you will make, only you. Just what do I want? Also, my Umbreon hat fell off. Here we go. Several peaceful weeks passed. Joshua's injuries continued to heal, and it wasn't long before he was able to walk with ease again. Estelle was jumping for joy at this fact, using it as an excuse to drag him out to play with her at every possible opportunity. For him, however, it meant more than deciding what game to play next. He had to decide what course of action he was to take. The time to him to make his choice was drawing near. I'm going to Purcell Farm, huh? South Purcell Farm. Purcell? That's a short-haired girl's last name, right? Uh-huh, this is where Tio lives. Guess what, though? Her mom had twins. As if I needed to guess anything. You wouldn't shut up about it when you first heard the news. You've also been to see them over and over as is. Are they still exciting enough to want to keep visiting? Oh, we're not here to visit them today. We're here to help at the farm. Right now it's harvesting time. But Miss Hannah's kind of stuck with the babies, so they need some help. And when Alyssa told me about it, I wanted I wanted that help to be me. Well, it's nice for you to offer, but why do I have to come to you? Because I said so. No complaining. Let's go. This is part of your rehability process. I told you it's rehabilitation. A rehability process, huh? Still, Joshua, you came too. I bet you dragged him along by force, didn't you? Hey, we've come to help. Well, music to my ears. Thanks so much for coming over. You did an awful lot for us while Hana was pregnant as it was. Oh, that was nothing. Piece of cake for me. Haha, you're a force to be reckoned with, Estelle. Oh, but who is... He's Estelle's new little brother. You know about him. I told you before, his name's Joshua. Oh, that does ring a bell. The one who had a big fight with her at some point. Miss Purcell. Hello, Miss Purcell. Well, hello to you too. I'm so sorry to make you two help out again. You've been helping out so much as it is. If I could get right back to work, I would, but... Easy now. You need to rest a while longer before you can start thinking about that. Why, I was back to work in no time after Theo was born. I just put her on my back and got right to work again. Really? How am I supposed to know? I was a baby. Sticking twins on my back is probably pushing it, though. Oh, who's your black-haired friend? That's Joshua. Theo told us about him a while ago. Right, Estelle's younger brother. I remember now. Why, isn't he adorable? Have you come to help us too? Sorry if it's not much fun. Wait, is that a bandage I see? Oh, you're right. Didn't even notice till you pointed it out. My injuries are more or less healed. They won't have any effect on my ability to work. But more or less healed means they're still healing. We can't ask an injured boy to do all the work for us. You need to sit and rest. Honey, I have the perfect idea. Okay, let me explain the harvesting process. Estelle, Alyssa, Theo, you can handle the fields in this area here. Try and start from the fields on the north side. It'd probably be more efficient to split up too. Franz and I will take care of the vegetables in the greenhouses. And as for Joshua... I'll leave taking care of the babies to you. The boy is Will and the girl is Cher. Understood. Well, let's get to work. If you run into any problems or there's something you don't understand, don't be afraid to ask. Okay. Oh my god, Joshua's taking care of the babies. The past few weeks, there's been no sign at all that anyone's coming after me. Why not? They must have worked out where I am by now. So am I supposed to take this to mean that they're not interested in me anymore? So they just stole my memories and cast me aside. But still, I still feel like I've lost something really important to me. What is it? Just what have I... Joshua? What? Are you listening, Joshua? Estelle? Check this out. Estelle held out a large carrot. Isn't it cool? I harvested this myself. And this eggplant too. Look, it's so shiny. What? You do know you scraped your knee, right? Huh? One day you learn to think before you leap, or at least learn to take care of yourself after. Come on, let me take a look at it. Okay. Joshua took out some disinfectant. Ow, that stings. Just endure it, it'll be over soon. I swear she attracts scratches and scrapes like a magnet. It's a wonder she hasn't caught any tetanus or something. Joshua? You really do love causing people trouble. I never asked you to do anything for me. That just makes you cause people even more trouble. You don't do anything about your injuries or even notice them, and it just makes more work for others. You're a danger to yourself, no matter how you look at it. Anyway, Joshua, why do you... Oh, she's cut the back of her hand too. Tell me where you're gonna put that stuff before doing it. Joshua finished treating Estelle's wounds. There, I'm done. Try and take a bit more care in the future, unless you want a lot more of that stuff being up. Oh no! What can we do? You don't need to do anything. Looking after them is my job. You go back to your own work. But... Wow, they stopped. You sure you're not their mom? I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer. Just go back to work. You're never going to finish if you're not doing anything. Oh, okay. Thanks, Joshua. Thanks, huh? Whoa, he's so cool. I didn't know he could do that. A handsome boy playing a harmonica beautifully, with the setting sun in the background. There's a picture if I ever saw one. Did you know he could play, Estelle? He's supposed to be my brother and he never told me at all. He's gonna get a huge lecture later. Oh, Estelle, what are you getting so mad for? Well, hello there. There's no need to be so afraid. I am but a humble magician. I will heal your broken heart for you, provided, of course, I am compensated. I finally understand. I finally know what I lost. Everything that was important to me. My happy memories. All that made me myself. This was the compensation I gave. All that remains now is a dull, twisted, broken fragment of who I was. Someone who exists only to destroy what others love. I need to leave. If I stay any longer, I'll end up destroying the happiness of everyone around me. I need to keep the things that I care about as far away from me as possible, not close by. I need them to be far, far out of my reach. And I need to do it now before the darkness within me contaminates this place forever. I need to leave. Before my very existence causes irreparable harm. The next day... I can't believe him. Not even a jumbo mantis or a double seahorse were enough to get a reaction. He must have really fancy taste. Okay, today will be the day I'll impress him. Oh yes. No one can resist the power of the Bug of Legends. Well, hello there, Estelle. What are you doing standing around here, out here? Are you off to do some bug catching? I sure am, but today's gonna be just any bug catching day. Oh, do tell. Today I'm going to make a special syrup that attracts bugs. And with it, I'll be able to catch a super amazing one. Really? That's interesting. But seriously, sweetie. You're 11 now, and a girl. I think you should be starting to dress a bit more like one at your age. But these are comfier and way easy to move around in. Anyway, bye. Estelle. Some things never change. Okay, first I need to get all the ingredients. I need to make my super duper syrup. Alyssa should be able to give me some dragon beans, so that's easy. Then there's fresh milk and fresh eggs. Tia will give me some if I ask nicely, maybe. Check for new sneakers. I want to go see Alyssa. I think she's still helping out. Alyssa! Oh, Estelle. I still can't get over how cool Joshua was yesterday. I want to hear him play the harmonica again. You'll be lucky to get that out of him. He won't even talk now. He hasn't said a word since we heard him playing. What? For real? Yeah. Maybe it was my fault for taking his harmonica without permission and trying to play it too. Oh, you silly thing. Listen, Estelle. Joshua doesn't seem to want to talk about it. But it feels to me he has had some kind of painful experience that's bothering him. So... Oh, I know. You do? He's got something serious on his mind. I can tell. Sometimes I look at him and he looks like he's really in pain about something. But I don't think I'd be able to help him with whatever it is, even if I knew. So... That's why I just want to try and cheer him up in my own way for now. Oh, that's really sweet of you. Anyway, give me some dragon beans. What? Like coffee beans? And you're going to use those for? That's a secret. It's so weird, Estelle. Well, okay, hold on a second. I'll go get some. Here you go. Thanks. Now I gotta go to Tio's house. I need to get some fresh milks and fresh eggs. What the heck are you planning, Estelle? Hehe, I'll show you later. You might pass out from surprise, though. You know what? I think I'm okay with not knowing. Anyway, see you later. Aw, now I wish you told me. Tio! Hey Estelle, what's up? Hey, wait, forget about it. Forget it. I know just from how you're dressed. Hehe, today's bug catching is special though. But first I need some fresh milk and fresh eggs. What in heaven's name do you need these for? Don't tell me you suddenly developed an interest in cooking or something. Well... Stella explained what she was trying to do. Bug of Legends? Yep, I'm trying to give Joshua the surprise of his life. I'm still not sure I'm following all of this. Let me try again. I guess you're trying to make some kind of aromatic capable of attracting that bug? Probably. Just whatever you do, promise not to get any of it on me, alright? I won't. I don't know if I believe you. Well, here's what you wanted. Oh, and one more thing before you go, Estelle. If you really see him as your little brother, you should start gradually opening up to him about the past. Try getting him to do the same with you too. Maybe try talking to him about your mom. Yeah, I can't do that. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing you need to sit and have a big serious discussion about, though. We're always gonna be together, so I think he'll get it eventually. Because we're family now. Well, I tried. That's a very you way to look at it, but I mean that in a good way. Hehe, thanks to you. Okay, I've got everything I need now. All I gotta do is head to Mistwald and catch me the Bug of Legends. You just wait, Joshua. I'm gonna blow his socks off. Wait a second. She's not gonna go there all by herself, is she? And just what is this Bug of Legends thingy anyway? Maybe I'll stop by for a little bit. Oh, if it isn't young Estelle, what are you doing here? Oh, hi, Mr. Mayor. Were you thinking of playing in the clock tower? The repairs on it were finally finished last month. Yeah, I know. The artisans of the town all put their heads together to try and make it as close to the original as possible. They tried to use as many of the original materials as they could too. So what do you think? It looks almost exactly like it did, doesn't it? I guess. Don't really remember it that well though. You know, looking at this clock tower fills me with a magical energy. Makes me feel like everyone in Roland, no, like everyone I've ever met is supporting this town and wishing it well. It does? That's why this spot is really important to me. Oh. I gotcha. You just wait, Joshua. I'm gonna go catch me the bug of legends. Pardon? Estelle? Full speed ahead. Whatever was that about? Estelle's a little crazy. Hehe, I can smell the scent of my prey. Somewhere around here should be good. I'm going with this one. It's just screaming, pick me. And done. Today's the day Joshua loves bugs. I mean, this bug is legendary. He's in for the shock of his life. Thank you for everything. That sounded like Estelle. Did something happen to her? No, it might not have. It's Estelle, she's probably just tripped. But no, whatever may or may not have happened to her, it's got nothing to do with me anymore. She's got nothing to do with me anymore. Damn it. Well, this is mine. You can't have it. Go away. Shoo, shoo. Don't come any closer. Are you listening to me? What? Get behind me. Evil eye? Alright. Ooh. This is about as much I can do with my current stamina. They ran away. Joshua? What is wrong with you? Huh? What are you even doing this far in a place this dangerous? Did you even stop to think about what might happen? You're a child, don't put yourself in unnecessary danger. Why do you never stop to think before diving headfirst into anything? For once in your life, try and look before you leap. Otherwise... Joshua? You came just at the right time. That's not funny. If I hadn't... Look at this. Oh my god. Look, I finally caught one. This is it. This is the bug of legends. What? It's huge. Isn't it cool? Joshua? If something bad happened to you in the past, but you don't want to talk about it, then I'm not going to force you to. I'll just wait until you feel ready to talk about it with me. Till then, I'll be right here by your side, waiting. The other thing I'll do is give you this bug, so cheer up, okay? You're telling me that bug's somehow legendary? Because I don't see what's so impressive about it. What? But it's huge. This is the most awesome bug in the entire world. Nope. Not in the slightest. You just wait. I'll find a bug that'll amaze you, even if I have to search forever and ever. So you just wait right there. You amaze me more than any bug ever will. Because I can't believe how much I've changed because of you. You're such a strange girl. It was then that I made a promise to myself. It was for my own good and no one else's. The only condition by which I could permit something as unnatural as me to be allowed to live in this peaceful world. Doing so was the most cowardly thing I could have possibly done, but I hope you can forgive me. I was more concerned about that than about continuing to deceive myself. On the final day, ooh, everyone's sending them off. Wow, I can't believe how many people came to see us off. Thanks for coming. It means a lot that you came to be here with us. So as I think you all know, Joshua and I are going to be away from Liberl for a while. We'll be traveling around the continent doing abrasive work from various guilds in the countries we visit. We might be away for quite some time too. Right now we intend to travel across basically the whole continent. But one day we will come back here to Roland, we promise. Yeah, we will. We'll make sure we've grown so much that you won't be able to believe your eyes when we come back too. Oh, I still can't believe you decided all of this on your own without ever consulting your loving papa. Oh, didn't they? They did not. That made taking time off to come see them off a real pain, let me tell you. Sorry about that, Dad. We realized we didn't give you much of a notice with this. Something we discussed seriously, though. Hopefully you'll be able to believe what we're doing is for the best. As long as you've given serious thought to what you're doing, you have my support. So go out there and do what you want to. I'll always be right here waiting for you. Good to hear. Thanks, Dad. You're both veteran bracers at this point, so I'm sure you don't need much in the way of advice. Instead, I'll keep this simple. From now on, it'll be for you to decide what you need to learn and what you need to know. Focus on improving your powers of discernment. That's all I'll say. But be sure to take that to heart. Life as a bracer is very different in other countries compared to how it is here, as I'm sure you're about to find out. But the fundamentals are the same. Just do as we taught you here, and I'm sure you'll be just fine. Thanks. I'm sure all we were taught will come in handy if we ever find ourselves in a bind. Haha. Oh, I'm sure you'll be able to handle anything you find yourselves up against. We taught you ourselves, after all. Follow your hearts with your heads held high. You'll be just fine. That means a lot to us. We can't thank you enough for all you've taught us over the years. And I'm sure it will keep coming in handy in the future too. For real, we really owe you two. Oh, there's no need to thank me. I've just done what I always can as your big sister. Don't drink or eat anything that seems funny while you're away, Estelle. Make sure you brush your teeth before bed too, and that you don't get caught up in work so you forget to shower. And easy now, Stella. She's not a child anymore, you know? She knows how to take care of herself. I hope she can, because if you don't look after yourself, Estelle, I'll be showing up in your dreams. The scary part is, I wouldn't put it past you to find a way to do that. Don't worry, that really won't be necessary, I swear. You take good care of her too, Joshua. And remember, there's always a job available for you at my shop if you want it. So come back safely here. I will. Please take care of yourselves while we're away. I don't want you to go, Stell. You won't forget about me, will you? come on now, stop crying. Yeah, of course I won't. When we settled in at wherever we end up next, we'll write to you right away, okay? Look after Alyssa while I'm away. I'm away, okay to you? God damn it. I've read so many words today, I can't anymore. I will. You make sure not to let Joshua get away while you're out of the country too, okay? What? Duly noted. Do you two really have to go? Joshua! Oh, look at that. You've got the twins crying buckets now too. It's no surprise it would be hard on them. You've been looking after them since they were babies. Of course they miss you. I've got tons of great memories with them to keep me company while we're away, thankfully. It's probably going to be a while before we can see any of you again. But you never leave our thoughts, promise. I'm gonna miss you. The Bose-bound airliner will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship at this time. Oh dear, looks like we're out of time. Well then, take care of yourselves. We will. You too, sir. Joshua? Have you made up your mind then? I have. I want to be Joshua Bright after all. I know the name distinction might not be a big deal in the eyes of others, but it is for me. It's part of me taking the first and most difficult step on this journey. It's part of making choices only I can make for myself. By the time we come back home, I want to have the strength to proudly declare living the rest of my life alongside you, Estelle, and everyone in Roland. Even after taking that first difficult step, it's not like I can guarantee it'll get any easier. Maybe on some days it'll be so hard that I want to give up. Right now I'm more than happy to go out there and find my own path to walk. If I can do that, I can finally feel like I'm working towards becoming a person I want to be. Very well then. That's the kind of positive attitude I wanted to see. Suits you. Thanks, that's the best compliment you could have possibly given me. I swear, what is it with the men in our family? Would it kill the two of you to talk so that the rest of us can understand what you're saying? But whatever, come on Joshua, get on board, or you're gonna get left behind. I'm coming. Well, see you around. Estelle, when you come back here next, I'm gonna be a bracelet just like you, I am. Now that I want to see. You don't think I can do it, do you? I'm serious, by the time you get back, I'll be a bracer, I swear. I think I want to become one too, so... Don't worry, we'll be back, we promise. I can't wait to work you two to the ground as co-workers. I'll be counting on you to have my back. So don't let us down, okay? I won't. Never forget that there's always a home for you here. No matter how long you're away, that will never change. We won't. Thanks, Dad. We'll see you later. They got quite the send-off here. To be honest, I always loved how this game portrays Roland as a town, because Roland throughout the two first chapters, throughout chapter 1, first chapter and second chapter, feels like such a tight-knit web of a community, which I really love to be portrayed. Because honestly, it feels like something that's missing these days. You know what I mean? Is that a new ornament we got? Like those tight-knit webs of communities that we got. Memory. Time elemental. Door locations are shown on the minimap. That might be a good one. Well, I'll keep that one. Yeah, it is a really good door, I have to say. It's a really good one. It's also not that long. I think it took us, what, like, not even an hour to get through. So, it was a really good one. And the early interactions are good, you know. Now I just want the thing is, I just want a game where we just now go and follow Estelle and Joshua along Erebonia. If you catch my drift. My favorite two characters, you know. In terms of doors, moon doors, we only have one more moon door left that we haven't discovered yet. The sun doors I'm going to keep until the very end. We could do like the fishing minigame, I think, which is sun door 2. Sun door 1 we cleared, sun door 3 we started, and sun door 4 we could have opened, I think. But the sun doors I'm going to keep until later, and we're currently at starter 7. Starter 6 and Starter 7 we haven't gotten yet. But I don't want to do them today. The one thing I wanted today, and the one thing where I'm going to leave the stream today, is activating Ren out of the Sealing Stone. Unleash Sealing Stone. But yeah, 2 more Star Doors, which we're going to do next time. Well, hello, Ren. I can't believe it. It really is Ren. It looks like she's fast asleep. Papa, Mama, why? Ren. Where am I? Oh, this is just a dream. Ren. Estelle? Joshua and Tita too? Gee, what a nice dream this is. Ren. Oh. Oh, silly Estelle. You're supposed to be older than me. You shouldn't be acting like a clingy child. You're so warm though, and you smell so nice. It's almost like this isn't a dream at all. What's going on? Ren, this... What are you doing here? No, never mind that. What am I doing here? It's okay, Ren. I'm going to explain now, so try and stay calm, okay? You see, you're not sure what happened either, but don't come any closer. If you take another step towards me, I will kill you. I'll try and handle this, Estelle. Do you mind taking a step back? Okay. I'm happy to see you again, Ren. How have you been all this time? How is that any of your business? You're just as bad as Estelle is, Joshua. Why won't you two leave me alone and stop following me around? I figure you must have noticed. You're right, for the past few months we've been traveling around trying to find you. We're in Crossbell at the moment too. Are we getting warmer? You're in Crossbell? Why? Why do you want to find me so much? We just want a chance to talk with you. We heard from a reliable source that you haven't been back to Ouroboros since we last fought. Is that true? What's that got to do with either of you? All I want is to be left alone. I don't want to talk to either of you. I don't even want to see you. So why won't you just leave me be? Because... Sorry, Ren, this one's on me. Ever since you flew off, I haven't been able to get you off my mind. I've been getting Joshua to look into where you might be, and we've been going around chasing down every possible lead. But that's why I'm so happy to finally be able to see you again like this. But... Hehe, oh, I get it now. You're lying, aren't you? Really, all that's just a cover for the fact you're trying to capture me. What? Sorry to disappoint you, but I only know about as much as Joshua does about Ouroboros. Even if you catch me, you're not going to get anything useful out of me. And even if I did know lots of dirty secrets, I wouldn't tell you. I bet you feel really stupid for wasting your time now. Wait a second, that's not... Or are you going to try your luck? Anyway? You've sure brought a lot of familiar faces for backup. Even I might have trouble taking on this many people at once. But I'm confident I'll leave at least a few of you headless before I end up being beaten. Ren, you've gotta be kidding me. What are we supposed to do, Shira? Don't ask me, this doesn't look good. Well, I think I know who you are now. Ouroboros Enforcer number 15, the Angel of Slaughter, correct? You certainly do know me. I don't know you though. Are you a knight of the church? Yes, I'm Ries Argent, a squire. And while I may not be very familiar with your circumstances, would it hurt you to behave less like a self-centered child? Holy fuck. Excuse me, did you call me a self-centered child? From what I've heard, your intelligence and deductive reasoning have few peers. That led you to joining Ouroboros, obtaining both the current rank and abilities you now have. So unless I'm wrong, I find it very hard to believe you haven't already figured out that this is the trap we set to capture you. And yet you still expect us to waste our time and humor your little temper tantrum. So yes, I did call you a self-centered child. Ries? Damn, she sure doesn't mince words. My, you're a brave one, aren't you, miss? Did I hear a lowly squire like you trying to provoke an enforcer like me? You must really want to end up splattered all over the floor. I could say the same to you. I have no idea why everyone else here regards you favorably, but I for one have no interest in being friends with someone from Ouroboros. So if a battle is what you want, I will be more than happy to oblige. Oh no. Ries? Templar sword, huh? Those can certainly be a rude awakening in the right hands. Of course, everyone else who's ever tried to challenge me with one ended up being quite predictable after a while. Before long, they were all begging me for mercy like pigs about to be slaughtered. It was ever so pitiful. I can't wait to hear you do the same. Ren? No. Do you actually want to fight, or do you only intend to stand around trying to sound threatening? I suppose that is enough talking. Come on, you two. God damn it. Both of you stop it. Tita? Hey. Wait a sec. Tita loves just standing in between people who are going to fight, huh? She does that all the time, it feels like. Why are the two of you so desperate to try and fight when you know you don't really want to? Ren, you were trying to make it sound like you don't care about Estelle and Joshua, but deep down you're happy to see them again, and you know it. And Ries, you've already realized that Ren's not actually a bad person. It doesn't matter that she's from Ouroboros. Well, I'm happy. Of course I'm not. Why would I possibly be... Then why did you look so happy when Estelle hugged you? Right up until the moment you realized this was all real, you were acting like it was the best dream you've ever had. And now you're saying you don't want to talk to them, that you don't want to see them. Hold on a minute, Tita. And that's not true at all. That's not true at all, so just admit it. Oh my god, Tita's too cute. Tita's cuteness can overwhelm everyone. Sweetie. I swear, she just cut my life short about 10 years. What the hell was she thinking? Look at you, honestly. I thought you were a year older than me, you know? Yet here you are crying away. You're not setting a very good example. I can't help it. What am I supposed to do when you guys finally see each other again and all you do is end up fighting? That's just too sad. Hey. What are you crying for? Why did you have to? You know the answer to that already, Ren. It's because she likes you. She does? Hey, Ren. I know we still got our differences, but how about we put all that aside and call a truce for now? A truce? As I'm sure you can tell, we're in the middle of a really messy situation right now. And however we got here, you've ended up being dragged right into it with us. I'd say it's all in the best interests to work together, at least until we get out of here anyway. What do you say? That's certainly true. There's plenty we don't know about our predicament. Having someone with your intellect on our side may well help us fill in the remaining blanks. In fact, I would greatly welcome your assistance. Yeah, I'm with the Colonel. I'm not a Colonel, Estelle. Regardless, I think it would be in your best interest to work with you. Cooperating will allow you to gather information more efficiently, as well make it easier for you to ensure your own safety. That's true, it's obvious that wherever we are, it's somewhere abnormal. So it goes without saying that having me around would be a big help to all of you. Alright, out of respect for Tita's bravery, I'll spare you all this time. Fill me in on exactly what's going on here. Oh. Hehe. Thanks, Ren. It's just so we're clear, I haven't decided whether I'm going to work with you or not yet. All I'm promising is to listen to your explanation of what's happening, then I'll decide if I'll help. This is super interesting. And I'm honestly glad that we got to this after we got the moment with Estelle and Joshua. Because it ties in very well together, you know. Into all of it, really. Like, everything we did today ties in so well together. Like, the story between Agate and Tita, which also revolves around Ren. Then Estelle and Joshua's bond. And then activating Ren. Like, it all ties in very well together today. I see. I think I've got a pretty good idea of what's going on. Whoever chose this place's name couldn't have picked a better one, could they? What? Have you figured something out that we hadn't? Possibly. I'm still not completely certain yet. But I'm relatively confident in my theory after hearing the Colonel's story, though. Me? My own experience was the same as everyone else's. Ending up here after being surrounded by a sudden white light. But you say you weren't wearing your uniform when it happened to you, right, Colonel? How many times must I? Well, whatever. I wasn't, as I explained to everyone when I first arrived. I was wearing a shirt and slacks, as I do every other day at work. Right, just checking. So then, tell me something. Would you say you have quite a strong emotional attachment to that uniform? Pardon? Oh, that's a definite yes. It's a symbol of your past. The past you just can't quite move on from, even though you need to. Am I right? Yes, you are. Richard. It's no surprise you feel that way from my perspective. And lo and behold, the moment you appeared in this world, you were wearing that same uniform again. Whatever do you think that could mean? That would mean that when I arrived here, my attachment to that past ended up being manifested as reality. In other words, this world is capable of changing based on people's thoughts. Oh. Now it makes sense. No, to me it doesn't. Can you explain in slightly less complicated terms for the rest of us? It's actually a really simple thing. You remember how Luciola used the gospel to make you experience a dream, right? Right. The dreams we saw were different depending on what we wanted to see too. Of course, unlike that, this isn't a dream, but the concept is basically the same. Anyway, just like in Luciola's dream worlds, this world changes depending on what the people inside it want. It also happens to recreate places that exist in the memories too. It all falls into place nicely once you simplify it, doesn't it? So it does. It explains the monuments we've encountered and how the doors work too. Still, while that explanation may explain the contents of this world, I find it hard to believe that any of us would desire a predicament we found ourselves in. Oh, I don't disagree. We're not the only ones here though, are we? Oh. So in other words, many of the contents of this world exist because of us, but its overall structure is the result of someone else within it. Hehe, from what I can gather, yes. What exactly is making all of this possible is the part I'm puzzling over. Making people's wishes reality was the purpose of the Aureole, but now that's been lost, I can't think of anything else capable of doing the same. I think it's easy for all of us to point the finger at who wished for this world to behave the way it does at the very least. Lord of Phantasma? Exactly. Based on everything that's been said, they weren't in this world originally. That was just a ghost you've encountered. Until the Lord of Phantasma, she simply watched over this place from the garden here. But then they showed up, stole her power and started remaking the world according to their own whims. The result is what we're stuck in right now. Well, what do you think? Wow. Damn, feels like you just popped your head in and solved all the crazy mysteries like they were nothing. Wow, it's certainly impressive. Even I had been able to deduce quite that much. You really are a genius, Ren. I'm sure you could have worked this much out if you really put your mind to it, Joshua. Unless Estelle's stupidity is actually contagious and rubbed off on you. Well, that's not very nice. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Dearie me. Either way, it sounds like this Lord of Phantasma person likes games just as much as I do. And without me, I don't know if you'll be able to beat them, so I suppose I'd better lend you all my hand. Teehee, I hope you're all very grateful. Yeah, sure. Nice to have a cutie like you on board, Ren. Well, now that that's settled, time to use that cube to take us back to the 5th plane so we can move on. Now that we've gotten closer to working out what's going on, we should be able to move on to the next part of the game board now. I'm guessing our opponent's ready to make the next move too. Someone's confident. Still, have it your way. It's not as though we have any option other than to press on. I'm expecting we'll encounter a devil at the end of the plane, just like we have at all the others. We should only move on when we're sure we can handle it. Oh, I could really do without the extra trouble. Then again, I'm kind of curious what these devils are like in reality. Would you like to come and have a look with me, Tita? I'm not sure just the two of us going would be such a good idea. She was opposed to being with us earlier, but look at her now. Yeah, I'm glad she came around. Hopefully we get a chance to talk to her while we're in here too. Yeah. Alright. Richard, I'm sorry, but we're taking Ren with us. Ren has low stamina, but incredible arts not limited by lines. I can only imagine. Oh my god. Wait, what? She has like... She has a sapphire gem and an emerald gem, both attached to her. It kills enemy with 20% success. Alright. Oh my god, that smug face. Nine lives. She seems to be like a permanent party member from this point forward. You know? Destiny cards. Well, this is the party that we're going with next time. So yeah, next time we're going to finish the 5th plane, the Umbral Labyrinth. So, here's the thing. I don't know when next time is going to be. Tomorrow, I'm going to probably do an early morning stream. Maybe. I don't know yet. But if I do, it's going to probably be Fire Emblem 7. Just continuing from where we left off. You know, in FE7. I think we were in chapter 21X or 22X. The secret chapter in Fire Emblem 7. So yeah, I'm going to do a early morning stream tomorrow. And then I'll probably do another stream on Sunday, but it's probably going to be Pragmata on Sunday. That's my thing right now, because Pragmata, honestly, Pragmata is such a good game. It's so good, and it's also relatively short. So I think we're going to have like 2 or 3 more streams until we finish it. I don't think it's going to be that much longer. I'll have to see. But yeah. Such a good game. And I just enjoy it so much too. But yeah, I'm going to continue playing Pragmata. And we'll probably resume Trails in the Sky 3rd on Sunday. On Monday. Monday, not Sunday. On Sunday, I'm definitely going to do a day of streaming, I would say. So we'll at least do 2 streams on Sunday. I don't know what it is going to be yet. I'll probably guess it's going to be Phantom Hourglass and Pragmata on Sunday. So Fire Emblem 7 tomorrow. Phantom Hourglass Pragmata on Sunday. And on Monday, Trails in the Sky 3rd again. That's my current plan. Yeah. I really loved today's stream, to be honest. I really loved all of what was going on in the story and everything. It just goes to show that honestly, Trails has a story that always makes me appreciate everything about it. It's incredible, you know? And it also gives me a lot of stuff to think about every time I do it, to be honest. I've been kind of rewatching stuff about 2nd chapter that we went through. And it's just incredible, you know. So yeah, I'm going to be off. And I'll see you all soon. Thank you for joining me. And if you're on YouTube, please leave a like and subscribe as usual. And if you're on Twitch, please leave a follow. And I'll see you all next time. Trilightning out.